up? Quinkun here, and welcome to another one of my Manchester United career mode episodes. And as you guys can see, we are leading the league table, and we are actually going to be playing our last game of this season in the BPL, and we are forced to win. We can't draw, because if Spurs win, they're going to take the Premier League away from us because they have a better goal difference than us. So we have to win, and we are facing Southampton in the last game of this season. It's very disappointing that we're gonna, to see that we did so well, and Spurs are already coming back and they're trying to take the Premier League away from us. And Southampton, they're not a very bad side. I was gonna buy Luke Shaw from them, but he's still very young and I wanted him to develop more, and I knew that if I bought him I wasn't gonna give him minutes, which is why I got the Brazilian left back from Porto. But we are gonna be facing Southampton, and in this game, it was either win and win the Premier League, or draw or lose and just lose the title race and lose the title. And that's what I didn't want to do. I did put my best players because the next games are cup games. The final is going to be the FA Cup versus Manchester City, and the final in the Champions League versus Barcelona, which I'm so psyched for, and I can't wait for you guys to see what happened in that game. But first we have to think in Southampton. I am putting Jesse Rodriguez in. I want to give him a chance and opportunity so that he can show me what he has, show me that he's able to make it to the first team next year. And I'm thinking of making lots of changes next year. I'm thinking of getting old players, bringing in new players that I really like. And I can't wait for you guys to see those episodes. Season 2 is gonna start very soon. I am gonna stay with Manchester, just to let you guys know. I'm gonna be staying with Manchester, and it's gonna be very fun. I'm gonna make lots of changes, and I'm trying my best, to win everything I can. And we actually went to halftime and we only had one shot, and Southampton did not have any shots. But as you guys saw, Spurs are winning their game 1-0. So I was scared as hell and I needed to win. Southampton had some opportunities, we did too, but they weren't really that much of a threat until this play came. We give a pass to Ronaldo, he cuts in, and the beautiful finesse, he curls it into the back of the net, and we're winning 1-0. And Ronaldo was on a dry streak for 3 weeks. He couldn't score, he couldn't give assists. He was doing lots of things. He was very lethal, threatening, and he hasn't scored, but he finally did score, and he gave this beautiful center. I think that was Jesse Rodriguez. He centered it in. Pogba, I think he headed it, but it somehow, it was so weird. But we did score the second goal, and the game was already over. We were winning 2-0, and that's such a great result for us because we don't want to lose the Premiership against Spurs. In real life, Spurs have been doing so horrible, and so has Manchester. But we do win the game 2-0 versus Southampton, and we win the Premier League. We're the new holders. Well, not the new ones, because we already reigned as the champions last year, and we are continue being champions. So back-to-back championships for Manchester United, and we win that beautiful title. We win the Barclays Premier League, which only means one thing, that we are gonna be getting more bank, more money, and that just means better things for us. And I forgot to change the captain. I forgot to give the armband to someone else, but I gave it to Anderson. It was a big mistake, but it doesn't matter. We're all one team. There is a captain, but Wayne Rooney, I don't see him staying. He had a great season, and I know I'm gonna have great offers. And if I don't have that much money, I'm gonna have to sell Rooney. But we win the Premier League, and our next game is versus Manchester City. I have lots of beef versus Manchester City because, first of all, we had to face them in the previous cup, which was the Capital One Cup, and they almost eliminated us, and we did go through to win it versus Liverpool. And then after that, they beat us at home 3-1. They smacked us, and it was very disappointing to see that. But now we are facing them once again, Manchester City versus Manchester United, the derby that we all have been waiting for. And this is the 4th time I think we face this season, and this is going to be the last time we face this season. But Manchester City, very good team. I know they're going to be attacking. They're going to be trying to get some shots in, trying to score as many goals as they can in the first half. But once the second half comes, I know that they're going to be pressuring more because, once the team gets tired, that's when Manchester City starts working more. They start getting better passes in there, and you know, Manchester City's a very good team. Every time I face them, I do get a little scared. You know, they're always attacking. They're such a great side. They have great players, and unlike Manchester United, we do have great players, but you know, there's places where we could work on. But Manchester City has the best players in every position. I can't lie about that. But we do give up a penalty, and Jovetic is up to take it. He shoots it, and I decided to stay in the middle. I didn't want to move to the sides because I remember, you know, all those times they scored on me penalties, they did shoot it to the sides, but most of the time the computer always decides to shoot it in the middle. So I decided to stay in the middle. I moved to the sides. I was taunting him, and we do save that penalty. We went to halftime. It was still 0-0, and I had to do something. You know, we won the Premier League, and you know, it'll be such a great feeling to win all the championships, because you know, we're having lots of days of rest, and there should be no excuse. We're training hard, and we should be winning every championship now because we won the Barclays Premier League. Now is the time to win the FA Cup. But we do go up. Nani scoring a beautiful goal, beautiful pass from Alexander Pato, I think that was. But a beautiful assist, whoever that was. And Nani just smashes it in back of the net. And Manchester City was not giving up. You know, they're always a side that's always pushing. Even though they're losing, they always want to go ahead and try to at least tie or, you know, score a goal. You know, they're always motivated to, you know, win or at least draw. But we do beat Manchester City, and we conquered the FA Cup. And I think I did a great job on selecting the captain this time. This man right here, Cristiano Ronaldo, the lead scorer in everything. He's such a great guy, such a great footballer, and you know, I think he deserves to be the captain, and I think he deserves to, you know, lift up the trophy in this one. And it was such a great season from him, and all we need to do now is beat Barcelona in the Champions League. Such a great rivalry. They did beat us last time in 09, and you know, it's very disappointing to see that, but it's time to move forward. We have better players, more experienced players, and let's see if we can get the win in that game. Alright guys, so here it is, the final game of this season. It's gonna be versus Barcelona in the final of the Champions League. And you know, there's lots of mixed emotions in this one. CR7 and Lionel Messi meet head to head once again, but this time it's gonna be Barcelona versus Manchester United. And I know the last game that, you know, Ronaldo played with Man U in the Champions League versus Barcelona, I knew he wanted to do more. You know, it was very disappointing to see him lose with his team. He was doing such a great job. They won it in 2008, and it wouldn't have been, you know, really cool to see him win it back to back. But this is a squad I'm going to use for today. We're going to have De Gea in goal, Rafael, Nemanja Vidic, Inigo Martinez, Alexandro. We got Maroon Fellaini, Pogba, Nani, Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney, and Robin Van Persie. So our attack and mid is so beefed up. I think that Nemanja Vidic is going to do a great job as a center back, leading this team, you know, telling the other defenders what to do. You know, he's such a great leader, such a great captain, and you know, I would have him as captain, but I want Ronaldo to be, because you know, Ronaldo's such a great leader. You know, every time, you know, he steps on the pitch, everyone looks at him, everybody sees him. You know, he always stands out, and that's what I love about Ronaldo. Some people might think he's arrogant, but you know, enough of that. Ronaldo is such a great player. He's a nice guy, and he's such a great footballer. And you know, we're coming up against a very good Barcelona side. They got Neymar, they got Lionel Messi, and you know, Alexis Sanchez in real life. That guy's such a beast. And you know, it's very hard. During this game, you know, I was trying my best. Barcelona had most of the possession as always, and you know, as you guys are gonna see when we go to halftime, I'm only gonna have like 33% possession, which is very, very disappointing. But you know, since they had the ball possession, we had to play counter-attacking style, and that's what we're good at. Manchester's known for the counter-attacking, and that's what we did. Ronaldo gets a beautiful feed from Wayne Rooney. He cuts in, curls it in, and we were up 1-0 already. Ronaldo, you know, he's such a great counter-attacking footballer because he's fast. He knows where to go, gives great passes, and a beautiful assist by Rooney. And Messi could have tied it up here, but he did shoot it all the way to the, you know, far post. And you know, it could have been an easy goal there, but Messi did mess up. And there we go again, once again with the counter-attacking football. Ronaldo makes it 2-0. And guys, is Ronaldo gonna get the hat trick this game? I don't know. We're gonna have to check. because Ronaldo hasn't gotten one hat-trick this season. He's gotten doubles, he's gotten singles, but he hasn't gotten a hat-trick. And Ronaldo already made it 2-0. It was still early on in the game, and we already winning 2-0. But you know, Barcelona doesn't give up. They have a beautiful style of play, and they do score and make it 2-1. I would have wished that De Gea would have kept the clean sheet, but you know, in such a high intensity game, you know, both teams have to try their best and have to try, you know, to do their best to score goals, and that's what Neymar did. He did score on us, and you know, I love Neymar. I love the way he plays, and he's such a great footballer also. But we went to halftime. We're winning, and you know, it gave me such a great satisfaction. But look at these match facts. Jesus Christ. Manchester has 61% possession. We have 39. Very embarrassing. We had 2 shots, I think, and 2 on target, which is very good for us, and 2 goals. And you know, here we go again with the counter-attacking football. I didn't know we were going to do that well versus Barcelona. I thought the game was going to be a little tighter, but in fact it wasn't. And Maroon Fellaini makes it 3-1. And you know, by this time I felt very confident. And you know, I haven't scored a goal like this with Fellaini in a long time. And you know, Fellaini, most of all, he does make goals from his head. And you know, to see us up 3-1, which is very good, and I felt very confident. But Barcelona attacked once again. They had the possession, or moving the ball side to side, and you know, I couldn't contain them. And Iniesta does make a goal. This was in fact a error from Nani. He was trying to pass it out to the defender, and a very, very bad mistake by Nani. But you know, most of all, that's what Barcelona was doing. They're moving balls side to side, and I try to emulate that, but I want to do it into a counter-attack style, and that's exactly what I did. A beautiful pass to Cristiano Ronaldo, and he scores his hat-trick, his first hat-trick of this season. And you know, in real life, I know that if he would have, you know, played in Manchester, I know he would have had more than 1 hat-trick. I knew he would have, you know, like at least 3, because he's such a beast on his game. And you know, I did mess up. I'm gonna do a video next time, you know, stating the facts, like who was the highest goal scorer and all that stuff. So make sure to wait for that. But Barcelona does get a goal back, and it's Lionel Messi, that little freak, that little troll, scores a goal on us, and we were still up 4-3, and things were looking much better. After this goal, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna keep the ball. I'm gonna, you know, at least try to attack them a little so I can threaten them. And you know, I try to contain the ball a little more, and they did almost score another time with Neymar, but De Gea did a great job on saving the ball this time. But we also get a little header here with Robin van Persie, and you know, Victor Valdez is such a horrible goalkeeper. I thought that any ball would go past him, but that one actually did, but it did not go in. But we do win the Champions League. We get the big-eared trophy, and you know, it's such, you know, this is what I've been working for, you know, to get the Champions League, get the treble, you know, the one that we won back in 1999, I want to say, when Manchester had David Beckham. And you know, we won the treble, and we won all the trophies that we could possibly win this year, and it's such a great feeling. But like I said, the next episode is gonna be, you know, the facts, who scored the most goals. It's also going to be a squad report on, you know, the overalls of the players, how much they grew. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, remember to leave a like and comment. The next season will start in about 2 episodes, and you know, hopefully you guys enjoy that. But I'm Quinkun. We won the Champions League. You know, remember to leave a like and comment if you enjoyed it. I'm Quinkun, and I'll see you next time.